This upcoming Friday, June 18th, the 24th Pixar classic drops on Disney+, and thanks to the team at Disney+, I was very lucky to see the film earlier, so this is my review of Pixar's Luca. Set in a beautiful seaside town on the Italian Riviera, we follow a young boy experiencing an unforgettable summer with his best friend. But all the fun is threatened by their deeply held secret that they are actually sea monsters and they must keep this a secret from the humans, otherwise... And if you guys have followed the channel for a while, you know that last year my favorite film of the year was Pixar's Soul, so I could not wait to see Luca. But before I give you my thoughts on this new film, let me know how excited you are. How do you rank the Pixar films? Which one is your personal favorite? Drop them all in the comments, start the conversation. It's always the most important part. And while you're down there, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Why don't you consider clicking the subscribe button? It does wonders to get my content out there, and you'll always be aware of whenever I upload more great content. To no surprise, Luca is a gorgeous looking film. From the sun-drenched colors, the scenery, the movements of the characters, everything is beautiful to look at. You can almost feel the textures of the fish, of the pasta, of the clothes, of every brick on the streets and in the houses. You can almost taste the seawater whenever our characters are swimming around. It just doesn't disappoint on a visual standpoint. When it comes to the animation, it's also great. It's curious that Pixar went for a different style of animation. These characters and the world itself look just Pixar enough to be familiar, but you can see that Pixar is trying something new. It almost looks like stop motion in the way they move, but it was curious to see Pixar take this gamble on this film, and it works tremendously in the film's favor. It has a different feel, a different pace, a different movement to it almost. Which is no surprise because it's been a while since we've seen a Pixar film truly from the perspective of a child, because at the heart of it, Luca is a coming-of-age story, and it's a beautiful one at that. It talks about friendship and acceptance, and for the most part, Luca feels like it's a very relaxed film. But as you go along and the story progresses and our characters grow, not only as individuals but with each other and from the things they learn from each other, the film really hits you in the heart, which is one of my favorite things that Pixar does. Because Pixar is very sneaky sometimes. They make a movie that is really good and you're watching it and you're enjoying it and you think, okay, this is really good, but it's maybe not gonna have that emotional punch, which is perfectly fine, but then they turn around and boom, hit you with that emotional punch, and Luca does that in spades, because this film lives and breathes with its characters. If they don't work, the film doesn't work, and this one really works. Alberto and Luca are just very likable and sneakily very compelling characters. Luca is a very curious boy, but very afraid of new things, of going to the outside world, of trying to mix in with the humans, but he's eager to learn, he's eager to fit in, he's eager to know more about the world, while Alberto is the gung-ho guy. He's always up for anything, he's not afraid of anything, but harbors a very sad secret, and what these characters give to each other throughout their adventure is wonderful to see. And the film not only has a beautiful message, but it has an incredibly moving theme at the heart of it when it comes to the friendship of these characters, when it comes to acceptance, and as a part of growing up, all the good things and the bad things that come with it. Another way that the film really surprised me is that it's one of Pixar's funniest films. The film has a lot of comedy going for it, whether it's through verbal jokes, puns, etc. But the physical comedy, the way these characters move, sometimes it's slapstick, sometimes it's just them reacting to something, and it works so well. This film is so funny. Julia, the human girl these boys meet on their adventure, her father is probably my favorite character in this film. He is so funny, but it also has a lot of heart to him. And that really represents the film itself. It's really funny, it's vibrant looking, it's really energetic, but it has such a pure, compelling heart at the center of it. Luca, however, doesn't reach the top tier Pixar list for me, only because sometimes it can introduce quick conflicts rather rushingly. The film is moving at a brisk pace, and then to introduce proper needed moments and conflicts for the story, it can feel very abrupt, like it doesn't have a proper setup or build up to get to that. I also didn't think the film needed its main antagonist, Ercole. He's there, he's fine, he presents something that the film clearly needed, but it could really have been any one of the people in the town, to be honest. Luca is a moving and heartwarming coming-of-age tale filled with dazzlingly beautiful visuals and compelling characters that fill this world with wonder and awe that is so synonymous with Pixar. I'm giving Luca a B+. So those are my thoughts on Luca. Are you excited for it? Do you hope it's your new favorite Pixar film? Let me know all of that in the comments below. Start the conversation. It's always the most important part. You know that. And if you watched the video thus far but still haven't subscribed, consider clicking the button. You'll do wonders for me, for my content, and you'll always be aware of whenever there's more out there. I'll have more videos very soon, and I hope to see you in those. So until then, love each other and love the movies.